Hi everyone, and welcome to another workout on this channel. Well, sense of change is what I was given as title, because with this solar new moon eclipse we have been receiving waves of transformation already, and it's ongoing. As we know, it can last up to 6 months afterwards. And maybe you are facing a permanent change in your life, or an inner transformation which will then in a while lead to a change in the outside, or something is removed from your life. Or maybe you're in this process and you just feel there's something to come, it's just in the air, you know it anyway. This is what it's all about today. And yeah, let's see what we can do for our physical body to help it to process all these energies, because we know it has to move through us, and it just does. we need to cope. Okay, so let's see what we can do. The little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, your little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line, sit bones together. And then it's a big fountain coming through your head, lengthening. Your knees are relaxed, your elbows are relaxed, and we're thinking our ribs together to really feel the strength of the core. Okay, so palms to the front. We're starting with the reaffirmation of the upper arms, working our way around our arms, and no tension here, so it's all lengthening and relaxing. Okay, so you just have your arms hanging loosely, the length is here, center line to parallel lines here, and you visualize all this and your body will do it. Okay, little fingers towards the thumbs. It's just, of course, always a question of practice. Little fingers towards your thumbs, just lengthening everything and relax. Okay. So one more time, palms to the front, little fingers towards your thumbs, just lengthen, everything is long, and relax. If you feel you need to, there's more energy to come out, yeah, you can feel it has to go away here. This is why we don't do anything like this. It's all long, then go on, yeah, you are the expert for your body. Lengthening, thumbs towards the little fingers, and now we're working our way around this part. Lengthening, ribs together, everything is long, just lengthening and relaxing, just relaxing. Okay. Thumbs towards the little fingers, ribs together, lengthening, just lengthening, and relaxing. Okay, good. Now go to the end of the mat, ribs together, sit bones together, everything's long, and just lower, relax here. Okay, so now of course you can bend your legs, you can put some yoga blocks or books underneath your hands, no problem, and of course you can't stretch your back. This is what we're practicing, so you're not expected to be able to do this. Okay, navel in, and then lengthen from the sit bones to your head. And navel in, against your spine, and then lengthen, or here, and then it's here, and there, lengthening, okay? So no problem. I do one more today, okay? Lengthen, and relax. Normally it's 3, because that part is set. Lengthen, the rest is just guided by the guides, same as the title, everything. Okay. Good. Now, breathing in, and lengthen, and now I'm looking to my little finger, describing the biggest possible circle, and then lengthen from my head and down. Okay, breathing in. On the up breath, lengthening. And it's not about pushing my arm. It's about sitbones, head, lengthening the entire body and turning the body. This is an exercise to help you, first of all, discharge this shoulder, neck region where we all tend to have too much tension, accumulated energy, and also to help you be able to move all this. Lengthening and relax. Okay, just energy flowing back and breathing. Okay, good. Next exercise. May look scary if you're new here, but it's not. It's set because we need to, especially now in winter, to keep the mobility here in our lower back and hips. So, what we do is we need to be able to have the hips parallel, very important thing, and think of the center line and two parallel lines, being parallel. So, this leg is bent. You need your yoga blocks or whatever books. Now, the bent leg comes up and you think of three long lines. So, it's not a flexibility exercise, it's an exercise to lengthen your back, okay? To really take care of your back and your hips, especially lower back. So energy through your heel. Heel is on the floor. Other important thing apart from your hips being parallel and the lines. Okay, lengthening energy through your head and your knee and your heel. Yes? And you can bend everything, no problem. It's all about having space, creating space here in the lower back. Other side. Okay, lengthening. Head, lengthening. Knee up. Just lengthening. Everything's long. Everything's long. Navel in. And relax. Breathe. Okay, breathe in and lengthen. And now, if you like, you lengthen a bit more. It's not about flexibility, it's about lengthening, about seeing how much energy do you need. Do you visualize, or can you visualize, and then does it make a difference in your body? And as long as you notice it makes a difference, so it's not pushing, it's visualizing, yes? You go on. If it doesn't make a difference anymore, you change the legs. Okay, so on here, lengthening. Feel the difference. Like feel the change. Oh wow, yes. Sometimes it's like there's an opening of a new, like a new space, a new room, yeah? Maybe you can relate. Let me know. Okay, I need to do this again. If you don't, you can take a break, you can go on with the next exercise, whatever is right for you. You don't have to wait for a class, so feel free to listen to your body. Lengthen. Hips parallel, lines parallel. Wow. Okay. And relax. Wow. And if you really feel like, oh, there's been a lot of energy that has been moving, okay? We have so much stored energy. Energy is always flowing, yes? So this is actually incorrect, but I'm just trying to describe the sensation. Lengthening, heel on the floor, and then the lengthening. And it is relaxed. There's a new space. Wow. Wow. Yeah, really give yourself a moment if you need it, because I feel like it's coming on strong. Somehow, well, we may need strength for whatever's coming. The next exercise is we're rolling on the balls of our feet and lengthening one leg. And you can either do this, as I will demonstrate now, on your underarms. So you've got your little fingers in line with your little toes. Lengthening. And then we start with rolling on the balls of our feet 3 times. So our calves and Achilles know what to do. Then you lengthen one leg, you roll. Lengthen and roll. Lengthen and roll. Lengthen. Right. Make sure you're not doing any of this. Lengthen and then. No, lengthen. So, if you notice that your back is coming up, you're not sending enough energy through your head. So the fountain has to be stronger in comparison with your leg and the energy going that way, okay? So now, the other version of this is in the plank position. I'll do the exercise again, but you can do it one more time, please. This is so, or you just do everything I do if you can do it in the plank position. Otherwise, repeat it, please, in the underarms. Yeah, so we're here on the underarms, sorry, in that position. Okay, don't do too many. The important thing is the strength in the center, not the number of repetitions. It's about accuracy and detail, and always take a break and start again, because then you can again see, okay, build it up correctly in alignment, etc. So, if that was not difficult, there's a little variation that we can do, which is leg up, back, open, alignment, roll back, down. Leg up, roll, open, back, roll back, down. Up, roll, open, not very much because you're expected to have your hips parallel. Yeah, so I'll do one more with each leg. Open, back, roll, leg down, leg up, back, open, back, roll, down, relax. And either relax your back or just let the blood flow back. Okay, and now the next thing that we're doing is sideways push-ups. Right. Well, we're not let off. Okay, so shoulders in line with your hips and your heels, and the underneath arm embraces the upper shoulder blade. You place your hand here, make sure your elbow is close so you don't have any trouble here. You can put something underneath here, and please, it's not coming up, it's sitbones, head lengthening. Can you see that? And this is already the success of the exercise. So if you come up, it's a bonus, and it's a circle and an even bigger circle. This is at least what you describe. Yeah, lengthening, lengthening, and lengthening, lowering, and lengthening, and lengthening, lowering, and 2 more, lengthening, and lengthening. And 1 more, lengthening, and so 5. Now I'm lengthening my arm at the front, other arm, and lengthening the entire body. So, of course, my fountain is active, little energy through my fingertips, but through my toes as well. So I've got a 2-way stretch. Okay. And now you can either do the next bit here or put something underneath, like a little cushion. I wanted to bring something today, I forgot. again. Or you can do it here. We separate the legs and we just walk in the air, lengthening. Lengthening, and the priority is the walking, the lengthening. It's not the bigger or doing big steps, yeah, and make sure that you're lengthening behind your neck. Okay, that's so again, don't do too many, be precise and very detailed, yeah, okay. And now we do from here, same position, opening hip wide, lengthening and closing the legs, so we've got a reaffirmation of your upper thighs. And again, don't do too many. Just make sure there's lots of strength in the center coming out here, and relax, and no strain in your neck. Okay, good. So let's see what we have. Right, okay, changing the position. Middle finger in line with your ear, and then the rest should be correct. And your elbow in line here. If you want to put something underneath, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we're just lengthening one leg. So from here, where I've got my seam, you lengthen, and then it's a part of a circle going down. Okay, lengthening. If you need it, we do it a little higher, but please don't be ambitious here. It's only about lengthening the back and lengthening the leg, yeah? So whatever feels like lengthening for you, that's what you do, okay? And lengthen. And I do one more. Lengthening. And then I do a little stretch. And that's not only pulling towards me, the idea is to, from the center, send the energy out of my fingers, my head, toes. Yeah, so that's actually what it is, and I just let the energy from the center flow out, and as long as I feel that makes a difference, I am visualizing lengthening out in like a star form. I hope you can follow this strange example. Lengthening, lowering the leg, and as it reaches the other leg, I'm just bending my underneath leg, the foot comes underneath the knee, and I'm lengthening everything. Lengthening, lengthening. Oh, I just lost my earring, but everything's fine. Okay, good. Relaxing, other side. Never had that anyway, interesting. So, other side, we're starting with the 5 waist push-ups. So, we've got the shoulder in line with the hip and the heels, and I'm just embracing my upper shoulder blade, placing my hand here. As I said, you could put something underneath and just make sure it's not about lifting, pulling out your tummy, it's about sit bones, lengthening here, and that's already the success because that's working all your muscles. And we're working the muscles. We're not trying to have certain postures or whatever. Lengthening and lowering. So it's about circle and circle, and we do 5 if you like. If you feel you need to do less or more, feel free as always to please listen to your body. Lengthening, and as you can see, I find it much more easier on this side, so I'm always trying to go slower to see if I can first of all strengthen myself a little bit more, and then of course gather some information for the other side. And when I'm on the other side, I'm always going very slowly to see what else I can do to strengthen more. Okay, so now we're lengthening here, lengthening in both directions, sit bones through the head and through the heels, relaxing, breathing in, just make sure you're not tensing your wrist, this is tensing, this is relaxing, and relax. Okay, maybe you want to relax your head a moment to just rest, breathing in through your nose. Before we go on with the walk in the air, lengthening, lengthening, just lengthening, lengthening, ribs together, lengthening everything, everything. Okay, and don't worry about how long it takes on one side or on the other. Just listen to your body and lengthen and trust. Yeah, your body is so wise, can learn so much. And open. And now reaffirmation of the inner thighs. And lengthening. Just let the energy flow through. From your sit bone, through your fingers. From your sit bones, lengthening everything. Just lengthen through. Lengthen through. Every muscle's working. And relax. Wow. Okay, now middle finger in line with the ear, and just place your hands so that your elbows in contact with the body. Just check the rest. Is everything in line? And then lengthen your feet, whatever that looks like. And just bend here and lengthen. This is the seam and biggest possible circle. So this is absolutely fine. You can even do it smaller, no problem. Yeah. Only if you need more, because it feels like you feel that you need to stretch. You know, it's like an inherent feeling. So follow that, and whatever feels stretched for you can be so different for each one of us. What feels stretched, even from one day to the other, can be so different. Okay, so one more. Lengthening, lengthening, and then stretch. And just feel, okay, what? Lengthening, 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 fingers, head, toes. Whoops. Yeah, this is what happens when there's at one point not enough energy flowing out. When it all of a sudden flows in. Yeah, I hope I can explain myself. I'm not going to cut that, because then hopefully we all have some more information. Okay, the foot goes underneath the knee, and now I'm coming up in the biggest possible circle. Biggest possible circle, so I'm over both of my sit bones, and this is a big stretch for my hip. Okay, just relaxing and just checking, tuning in with the body. Okay, maybe you need a little bit more for your energy field, then I recommend this one. I love doing this, or my body loves doing it, I think, because it's like, it shakes up your energy field, and of course you can literally shake it up, here, or here, and maybe you also want to stretch. And just tune in. If anything feels weird, needs your attention, what else is necessary here? What else do we need? Or maybe you want to breathe into a certain area, because you just feel there's some tension, or it needs some love. Love always helps. Okay, we've got the little toes in line with the hips now. Muscle line. And what else are they? No? Arms next to my body. Okay. So we're supposed to do bridges now. Lengthening the butt into the knees, and also like the upper thighs into the knees, energy coming out of your knees. And just relax. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening everything, just long and long. Relaxing and lowering. Okay, breathing in. One more time, coming up, lengthening. And now we've got different variations of the legs. You just do what you like to do, okay? You don't even have to stretch or to be able to stretch your leg. Sit bone, heel, that's what we need, and little toe in line with your hip or muscle line. Okay, so now I'm just flexing, you could be here, and lengthening, and then coming up, down and lowering. Of course, your hips need to be parallel. So if you notice you cannot do that yet, no worries. You just do a couple of bridges and hop on to the next exercise, which I don't have a clue what's coming. Lengthening, as you know, the guides are telling me. Okay, and lower. Alright, breathing in and up, and here's the next variation. You can always go back to the one before if you notice it's too much. Yeah, so you just do what you can. Flex, and now I'm lengthening part of the circle until I reach the upper thigh, bending in and lowering. Okay, breathing in. On the out breath, up and lengthen and flex and lengthening and bend and lower. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening, and it's always a build up. So now we're flexing here, lowering until the upper thigh, and then using energy through the head more than anything, and coming up again, and lowering and relaxing. Breathing in, and up, and lengthening, lowering, and coming up, and release, I want to say, just relax. And there is something that's a bit of a challenge, so if you like to try that, if you don't get to do it all, you know, you can just take your leg up and turn it in that hip socket and stop. Yeah. Well, actually, we're doing both, they tell me. Okay, so that's easy. The next one, if you could do that so far, then you can do the next one, and then you see if you can do the challenge, or little challenged one. Okay, up. So we just lengthen the leg up, and flex, and energy through your head. Yeah, so you've got the length. When you now turn your leg in that hip, turn it back, and lower. So this is the preparation one, I want to say. And coming up, and lengthen, and flex, and open, and back, lengthen. Okay, so starting with from that same point, breathing in, coming up, lengthen, and flex, and open. So now, slightly open to the side, and the important thing is to have your hips parallel. Yeah, and then you lengthen from your head more than anything, and then your knee, coming back, turning parallel, lower, and lower your body. Breathing in, on the out breath, coming up, and lengthen your leg, flex. Your knee is totally relaxed. Now always lengthen energy through your head, and slightly open. Now just see how far you can go without your hips going back. And heel, parallel, and lower. And we do 2 more of those, I'm just told. And lengthen up, and coming up, so you do what you need to. Either turn until here and stop, yeah, turn back, or slightly out and back, center, lower, and breathing in, and coming up, and lengthen, and flex, and turn, and open, and lengthen, and turn back, lower your leg, and lower your body. Okay, well done, wow. Yeah, they just said we have been doing this so much because we need stability, inner stability, and agility for what's coming next. So, well, I would love to know. So if you are not afraid to share in your comments or let me know whatever, you know, I'll be delighted because maybe we can help a little bit more then. Okay, so just a little shake. And then we're meant to lengthen the legs. Okay, so just bend them, hands behind your head, breathing in. On the out breath, from your sit bone to your head, longest possible circle coming up. Breathing in and down we go. Okay, technique of the abs. One more time, lengthening up. And lengthening, and also if you like, push with your head against your hands. Okay, good. Now breathing in, lengthening up, and now legs up. If you can't stretch them, no problem, from your sit bones to your heels, that's fine. Yeah, so they don't have to be there. You can have them here, okay, totally perfect. So from here, center line, we're going into the line at the side, so lengthening, and you don't have to go down, you go until you have still your navel in, and it's not the way down that's the challenge, it's the way up. Okay, so lengthening, lengthening, you won't go any lower please than the line sit bone heel, and then lengthen. From here you need to lengthen more, especially through your upper body, to be able to have your leg coming up. Yes, so lengthen from here. Remember, you can do all that with bent legs, and you don't have to go so far down. The success of this exercise is the work here, and the work here does not depend on the height of your legs. Okay, I can only repeat this. Okay, so if you feel fine with that and you would like to, you can also do it here. Lengthen, and lengthen, and lengthen, and lengthen, and relax. Okay, yes, I need to shake up my energy field a bit more. Please do whatever you need to do to finish, because they tell me that we're done. You did great. Yeah, so there's nothing more than to thank you very, very much for being here. And if you like more from my guides, you can have it on Instagram at Heike Dance and on my YouTube channel, Heike Bartels, where you find my weekly energy updates. So please subscribe to all of this, be present, because that's what we need. We need you here, so we need more healthy, happy people for this, what is to be created now by all of us. Lots and lots of love, and I see you for the next class.